Hey everybody, this is Smoke with some Modern Warfare 3 Domination gameplay on Mission? I think this is Mission? Yeah, we'll go with Mission. At the time that I'm recording this commentary, I really haven't done that much gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 yet, so I'm still having a difficult time distinguishing one map from the next and knowing what to do on each map, and right now they're all just kind of blending together for me. Hopefully with some more time and exposure I'll get the hang of these maps and be able to have a good strategy for each time they load up. But right now, you'll have to forgive me for this gameplay. It's really less than entertaining. When I first started playing this game, I was running all over the place, trying to get my bearings, trying to get a feel for how the maps played, and one of the things I've learned so far is that there aren't very good sight lines. This is actually one of the few maps that has relatively decent sights. There is an aspect of it that has some openness to it, so I do not prefer this map because really there's really not very many maps in this game that I would say I enjoy. But this, if I had to pick one over the other, I wouldn't mind playing in this one. I kind of like I think it's the village map. That's another decent one where it's a little bit more open. As for the other maps in this game, so far I'm less than impressed with the map layout. There's a lot of indoor activity, there's a lot of corridors and hallways and different levels. That's one of the things I didn't care for in Modern Warfare 2 was the multi-level design to it, the fact that you had this new introduced verticality into the game where things weren't flat. You had all these different levels, so instead of just looking straight left, right, you had to be looking up and down, and it seems easy. It doesn't seem like it'd be that much of a transition, but it's in a fast-paced shooter. It's just another way to kind of ruin a streak, ruin decent gameplay. But overall, I am enjoying this game. It hasn't wowed me by any means, but it's met my expectations. I wasn't assuming this was going to be the greatest game ever. I mean, I obviously had an opportunity to play this at COD XP, so I kind of knew what I was getting into prior to getting the retail version of the game. I kind of knew what it was going to play like. I knew what was in it and how it felt, the general gist of how the game feels is right on par with how it was at COD XP, so there weren't really any surprises for me. One of the things that I would say I don't care for in this game is the fact that it feels like stopping power is more or less incorporated into the core gun damages. And one of the things I did enjoy about Black Ops was the fact that you were rewarded and you were penalized by gun accuracy. So if you sprayed all over the place, you weren't going to be rewarded more often than not with that kill. But if you were accurate, you were going to beat that guy who sprayed. In a game where the gun damages are higher than they were in previous titles like Black Ops, it's not even necessarily who's more accurate, it's more who sees who first, who starts shooting first, and who has a weapon with a faster rate of fire. So that's one of the things that I don't care for. It definitely it definitely appeals more to a casual player than someone who's going to be more tactical and more accurate in their approach. But I don't know. Also, you have to take into account too people who use quick draw They're going to have, obviously, the faster aim down sights than you. So if you're playing on a less than ideal connection, you throw in things like quick draw, you throw in things like your opponent having a higher rate of fire weapon, and you're going to be at a disadvantage if you are running around the map. Now you could go ahead and protect yourself by making sure that you keep distance so that you have a better opportunity to use weapons like the one I'm using here, the Type 95, I believe. You'll be able to take advantage of those sights and come out on ahead more often than not. But this video is already done. I really didn't get to touch on a lot of things, but I will definitely be having more Modern Warfare 3 videos to come, so definitely keep watching, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.